Welcome to the Smart Info instructional video on how to reprogram or reconfigure a Samsung IP phone. This is the ITP5114D, a 14-button navigator IP phone. And I'll just demonstrate how to reprogram the phone should you need to, for instance, change the server IP address. This may be needed if you're moving the phone from internal on a computer's LAN to external, i.e. if the phone needs to come in over a public IP address. So I'll just show you how to reboot the phone. Firstly, you need to unplug the power lead from the back of the phone. The phone could also be powered by PoE. Obviously the PoE won't work if you are taking the phone externally. So we plug the power back in and we hold down the menu key, which is the top left key on the navigator. You can see on the screen now that the phone is in Setup Wizard, and we just choose Easy Setup Wizard. Using the Enter key, press Enter again. Now this network that we have internally here is DHCP. That is, we have either a router or a server allocating IP addresses to devices on the network. So we choose DHCP, press OK again, and you can see that you can delete the IP address in the system. So, and then re-enter. For instance, this is a local address, standard IP address range, and the server address, i.e. the Samsung.MTS in this case IP address, is this. The user ID of the phone is 3201 and the password is 1234, default password. So again, we just press enter to accept these. Of course, if you're just moving this phone from internal to external, the username and password will be the same. That's your unique identity in the system, and only the IP address would change, and instead of the 192 we'd have the public IP address of the site that you're trying to connect to. So we'll just OK that again, and the phone will reboot and should connect back to the server. So you can see it's finding its way in the network, picking up a new IP address off the network, and you can tell if it's connecting correctly because it'll say KP on the screen, and then you can see this phone has now come up with its identity IP phone. Now we can do a test call to BT's speaking clock. You can see it's selected the line out on the system, and that's the BT speaking clock.